So it's another beauty. I thought I'd get outside, listen to my personal development again, and who let other people become their excuse for not having a good day, not being successful. And what we don't realize is that having thoughts, having feelings are natural and they're normal, and they're something that we really need to be in tune with. That way we know what makes us feel comfortable, what makes us happy, what upsets us. It really helps us learn more about ourselves. But if you let other people's actions dictate your thinking, and take over your life, then that's your responsibility. That's one thing that my coach has reminded me over and over and over and over again about the fitness realm or anything in life is, Mindy, control the controllable, and that is you. And so it's okay if somebody makes you angry. It's okay if somebody frustrates you. It's okay if somebody screws you over. It's okay that you're upset about that. But when it completely halts your life, when it becomes your focus, when it keeps you from moving forward and prevents you from what you set out to do, then the responsibility is on you. And part of what my biggest issue is codependency. I try to fix everybody else and neglect myself because, I'm sure you've heard of that. There's people out there who are called fixers. It's called avoiding it. It's called transference. And it was the biggest distraction for me. And I realized it over time as I took on more loads from just countless people. I got lost in their issues, and I became the person that they went to and the person that they held responsible for their happiness, for their ability to fix problems and get through things, and they never learn on their own. And I'm trying to really work hard on being a good leader. And a good leader isn't somebody who fixes everything. It's somebody that shows the way of how to do something and shows them, this is where we're going, this is what I'm doing, and I invite you to join me, and I want to guide you. And that's one thing that I realized, is that I was trying to push, pull, and drag people along. I was allowing myself to be the scapegoat and the distraction for so many people. And really, my message to everybody now is that I see what I want. Like my therapist said today, Mindy, you've made great strides. You made huge progress in 7 weeks. And that's because you're doing the things here in this office with me and outside of the office because you want to get better. And I thought, I've wanted everybody to get better, but I have surrounded myself and begged and pleaded and manipulated and bribed people to fix themselves, and they didn't want to. And so I've learned that I have to bless and release. It doesn't mean that people don't matter. It doesn't mean that I'm giving up on people. It doesn't mean that I hate anyone. It's the fact that I can't sacrifice my happiness, my mental and emotional well-being, trying to get other people to get on this ride with me if they don't want to. I want to surround myself with people who are riding for the same thing, and they're really striving to be better people, and they want happiness, and they're willing to put in their own work to get the happiness, and they want to accompany me on the journey instead of hold me back or have me pull them. There's so many people out there that sabotage their own success. And that's what we talked about in therapy today. There's so many people who refuse to write their goals down. They refuse to talk to anybody about it. They refuse to open up because they're already telling themselves that they're not worthy, that they're not going to succeed, and they don't believe it. And that's things that I've seen in the health and fitness realm. So people are like, I'm going to buy your program, but there's not enough cardio. There's not enough weight. There's not enough calories. There's too little calories. So I'm going to do it my way. And you know what that thinking is that they've tried something in the past that didn't work, that they feel they failed at. So they don't realize what they're doing is that they are basically setting themselves up for future failure, because it's easier to say, see, I knew it wouldn't work. I knew nothing ever works for me. I'm the victim. And that's the thing, is that I keep telling everybody, and this is something my coach, Becky, always talks about, is just trust the process, trust the system. What if you just for a month followed things exactly the way that they're laid out, exactly the way they're designed? You would get results. And then you could say, look, I'm the exception to this time, because you know what? I trusted the process and I followed it. There's so many people out there that anything in life, my marriage doesn't work because I'm going to keep doing the same thing over and over and over and over and over again. See, I knew it was doomed. It was doomed. I'm going to end up divorced just like my parents, or I'll never be happy like my parents. You know what? No matter what it is that you're struggling with, you can always find an out. You can always convince yourself to do or not to do something. And the biggest thing for me is, I'm learning to trust the process, and that if what didn't work before, I try something else. And this is something that I was talking to one of my friends about yesterday. I'm like, we both thought we had really shitty lives, and that we were the victims for a long time, that we were negative, and we knew we were negative, and we just thought that way was all we deserved, that was the only way it was going to be. And then now that we've changed our mindset, changed our actions, changed the things that we're doing, changed our associates, it's kind of funny that our story is more inspirational than all those people that we thought were so successful and had it so easy, because now people have seen that mind shift set. They've seen this huge change, and they saw that unsuccessful people can be successful, negative people can be positive, and that what we were doing, it was an easy, simple formula, and it was something that happened over time. But really, if you look at it all together, it really wasn't that long. And so stop being the victim. Stop judging yourself and your future off of past mistakes, past failures. You can change anything around if you want to, and it really, honestly, doesn't take that long. It just takes setting new habits, changing your mindset, doing a little bit at a time. I found that the people that are overly confident and they say, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that, and they have these big goals and dreams, which are great. But if they're expecting to have it happen overnight and get it done in a week, it usually doesn't happen. It's too much. It's a slow process. It's what Darren Hardy calls the compound effect. Little steps, day by day, add up to the sum of something great. And then when it's done over and over and over again, it becomes habits. It becomes easy to do. And that's one thing that I'm sharing with everyone, is that if I can turn my life around, if I can change my thoughts, if I can want to be better, then that certainly should inspire somebody else to start and know that they can succeed. So get out of your own way, get out of your own head, and start doing things to make yourself better. Start being better. Start being the person you want to be, and stop sabotaging your own success. Stop refusing to do the things that are proven by studies and tests. And, there's people out there, stop doing things or not doing things because you are convinced that they won't work. There's so many people who say, I'm not going to do that because I know it's not going to work. Well, try it. Do one thing this next month for 21 days straight. Cut back on sodas. Cut back on sodas each week for 3 weeks and slowly reduce yourself to none. See how you feel. Start going to bed a half an hour early. Start waking up a half an hour early. Start listening to a motivational video every morning to start your day. Start jogging. Do 5 minutes. Do 10 minutes the next week. Whatever it is. Do one positive thing and start doing it daily, and do it for 21 days. Keep a log of how you feel. I guarantee you they will make a huge impact